Max and Shep here at the Sun Valley Auto Club, looking at a very, very sinister car. This is one of my favorites. It's a 2007 Porsche 911 Turbo. So it is a twin turbo car, all-wheel drive. This one's very cool too because it is a 6-speed manual transmission, so it is not an automatic.
Yeah, we've had a couple automatics.
Yep.
The manual is phenomenal. Love the twin turbo on the flat 6.
And so this is a more modern Porsche, clearly. What's cool about it is I think this Porsche sits in kind of a sweet spot, being that it is the 997 generation. It's not the first generation of water-cooled engines, it's the second gen, but it's also not new enough where it's a PDK-only car. You can actually have a manual transmission. New Porsches starting to go away from that. This also has some great styling cues, but also still kind of feels like an earlier 2000s Porsche. We'll take you through. Clearly it's not stock. There's some things that have been done to it, but not a lot. It hasn't really been messed with too much. If you wanted to put it back to stock, fine, go for it. But I really like this look. And what you're looking at are some aftermarket wheels. Those are staggered wheels. Definitely very sharp looking, and those are nice and spoked. And they're in great condition. They don't have any damage on them.
Yeah, this car is a testament to good ownership, proper care, as most Porsche owners do, but also a testament to our detail bay. I mean, this car is just dripping wet. Went through a major cut, buff, and polish. Yep, and so we're going to keep this inside our showroom, so know when you come to pick this up or have it shipped out, it's going to be in the same condition. So we're fortunate to have a 23,000 square foot building here, and so it's going to stay inside and be well kept.
We've got some fresh rubber on there. I did just drive this car a wee bit, and it is nice to have brand new tires on there. There's nothing like the feel of brand new tires and the quietness too. I was on kind of a more bumpy paved road, of course, but new tires definitely help kind of buffer that feel.
So triple black, we'll get into the interior, but a little bit of tinting on the windows there. Works well with those aftermarket black wheels. Black leather interior, black dash. Just a very phenomenal, as Max said, sinister looking turbo.
And it's sharp too. You've got the little LEDs up front, which we'll take a quick look at again, but that's mimicked on the rear. These LED tails are aftermarket, they're not stock. If you prefer the stock ones, go ahead and order them and put them back on there. I really like that they mimic the front LEDs. We'll show you what those look like, and it really works with the theme, the black and the red.
Yep, and they're just, as Max said, it's just a plug-in. Super easy 2-minute switch. Other changes have been with the exhaust. I'll go ahead and we'll stay back here and take a look.
What you're looking at is a 5-speed air intake system, so cool carbon fiber look. Also helps the engine breathe a little bit better and increases the intake sound, which we love to hear on a Porsche. Another fun aspect also are we've got an APR rear exhaust system. That's a turbo back system. Sounds nice and throaty, and what's cool, it also has that kind of satin black finish on those tips as well.
Yep, moving into the interior, of course you have the turbo embossed right there. And the seats, I always think are important as well to really let you know about the condition.
What I love about this generation too is that it has the updated interior. I think that the previous generation interior felt really cheap, and I'm really surprised Porsche actually let something out like that. That's when they had lost their traditional dash layout, and they went back to this setup, which is very nice and clean. And this vehicle has about 63,000 miles on it, so it has been driven, but like Shep said, it's been well cared for. You do have your power seats, all black interior. Being the turbo car, you have the suede headliner as well. Of course, back seats have probably never been sat in. I have additional photos of this vehicle, so you don't have to, because it is hard to see in this dark. We do have nice aluminum pedals too, very cool. You do have full nav. One thing I also wanted to mention is our aftermarket rear spoiler too. The Porsches did come with a spoiler, or the Porsche turbos did come with a spoiler. This one's aftermarket with a different look, and it's kind of a twin step with a little carbon fiber accent there. Pretty cool. Sunroof car as well.
And they droop over a little bit more as well, and kind of match the body.
Yeah. Nice and stock under here. No aftermarket stereo systems, no stupid amps hanging out. Looking really sharp. On that note, your headlight lenses, very little flaws in the plastic there. Same with the front end. This car has not been traveling behind any trucks.
So you got your fog lights, and then here's your
LEDs.
LEDs.
Very cool.
Why don't you hop in and show some lights?
Let's check them out.
The tail lights are so cool looking.
Yeah, and I love seeing them in reverse as well.
So we're fortunate to have a fantastic Porsche mechanic here, Wolfgang Kuhn. He's been working on Porsches since I was born, and so he's gone through this vehicle. As we're going to show you on the lights and everything, it is sorted, tight, and ready to go. So those are some running lights along with the headlights. Those are your halogens. There's your brights. Wipers are working. We'll do some turn signals. Got it. Turn signals nailed. One thing too is I'm cruising back here. Instead of a moonroof, it is a true sunroof. So it's full metal and it's either closed or open to let the sun in. No see-through from the underside. And that sunroof, like the rest of the headliner, is done in suede because this is a turbo. There's your running lights, brakes. Those are your reverse, yep. Turn signals and turn signals. Let's go ahead and start this up, listen to it a bit, and take a look at it outside. On our videos, we love pointing out any sort of paint flaws, scratches, dents, etc. And it's just hard to do on this car. It's really not good a shape. If there's a little flaw, we're happy to point it out, but no such luck.
I'll give you a minute to put your seatbelt on.
Yeah.
You're going to need it.
I typically don't, but then again, I'm usually in 1963 cars, so
yeah.
This is a different experience.
Clutch is perfect. Easy let out, no chatter. This car, like we've shown you, has been modified, but none of the internals have been messed with either, so you can take this to a Porsche dealership and they're not going to hate you.
No lights on the dash.
Yep.
Our tire sensors are correct. We have no tire lights on after doing the wheel swap.
Oh man, come on, Max. There we go. It doesn't like to be driven soft.
No. Good thing for a high headrest.
Yeah. And all-wheel drive. Yeah.
Nice even braking. Yeah, it's not only looks phenomenal, it's just a thrill. My goodness. There's that nav. Reverse is no issue. Cycle through a few more gears for you. Oh my gosh. Alright.
Okay.
And we're going to be parking this in our showroom, so
Locking it down.
you want to see any more gears than that, you have to come buy it. Oh my gosh, what a great ride. Well, thanks Max for walking us through this vehicle, understanding this turbo a little bit more, and I really appreciate the ride. I'd like to say we're going to do it again, but we have more cars to shoot.
We do, and this one needs to go away.
Yep.
So.
All the windows do work, fully functioning car. So this is Max and Shep at the Sun Valley Auto Club. Shep can be found at 208-721-1973. Max would love to do nothing more than talk to you about this car. He can be found at 208-720-8854. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.